Good afternoon, photo students. So today I am out, and so you guys are going to be working on what I said you were going to be finishing up with today, and that is your visual hierarchy photo assignment. So you have this class period to finish up any editing that you want to do, and then you need to make sure that you export them and submit them to the folder by the end of the period. Okay, so I'm going to just quickly walk you through the export. I have some sample photos up on my screen, and I'm working from my laptop. So when I show this to you, it's not exactly the same because I don't have the server connected to my laptop. So just make sure that you do put your folder on the server. Okay, so you can see that I've got some photos selected here, and I'm in the library module. These photos are in my pictures folder, which I'll just keep it on previous import just to make it easier. But actually no, they're here, visual hierarchy photos. So you want to double check that you have your folder connected. I would double click on the digital photo alias drive on your desktop to make sure that it's going to connect to the server. All right, so you're going to go ahead and select your best 5 when you're ready to export. And for the visual hierarchy ones, you're going to select them first, then you're going to select the force perspective. So for the export, you're going to click again in the library module on export, and this familiar window will pop up. We are exporting to a specific folder, and you're going to want to create a folder for you and your partner that you can easily copy to the submit folder. You can create this folder right in the submit folder for visual hierarchy, but again, you want to put the name of you and your partner. So does that mean that you need to each do this? No. You and your partner can submit one folder as long as I see both of your names in that folder. Okay, so you're going to create a folder, and then you're going to be putting them into subfolders. So the first one is for visual hierarchy. And we're going to also rename the photo. So visual hierarchy, and it will start with the number 1, custom sequence. The resolution needs to be 300. Oops. And then you're going to click export. And you'll see them exporting here. Then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the force perspective photos. So I'll select those 2. Okay, my best 2. I'm going to click export. And same folder that I just created. You don't need to do anything with the folder itself, but you do need to change the name of the subfolder to force perspective. And then you're going to copy that to the custom text so that your photos are also called force perspective. So let's just take a look at the folder now. And I made this on my I put this in a subfolder within my folder. But again, you can do this directly to the submit folder on the server for visual hierarchy. Okay. So again, your folder needs to have your names on it. It needs to have both a folder with your force perspective pictures and your visual hierarchy photos, just like that. Okay, and then when you are done, please double check your grades in D2L. You want to make sure that everything has been turned in. That would be any of the math assignments that I've had you turn in. You also had 2 writing critiques that you were supposed to do, the Thomas Barbie and then the visual hierarchy critique. Just a comment about that one. There's a number of you who turned it in and you chose a photograph instead of a graphic design. And please make sure that you choose a graphic design that is advertising something that uses visual hierarchy within the design itself. Okay, so that's your assignment. Have a great class period, and I'll see you tomorrow.